So first things first, I recorded my vocals. Um, let's fix it. So once you place the vocals in here, so how do you do that? You go to the Edison and you highlight it, and then you drop it in like that, and then it should be dropped in. See, it's dropped in. Delete it. That's pretty quick. Sorry. So let's do this one more time. So you highlight it and press this button right here. Next, to record it, you go to the gate, noise gate, and then you just record your vocals through one of these channels, bobbers, and you put a gate in front of the Edison, and a new tone corrects the pitch. Let's do some pitch correction. So, once the thing is dropped in, I sing perfectly A minor. No, I'm kidding. I'm horrible at singing. Actually, I'm a pretty good singer. I just need to practice, but I'm old now, so I'm not that good. So let's get in. It just sounds like me. So we're gonna go to pitch correct. So Alt, and you want to drop it down. You want to get all the white keys because I'm gonna be in A minor. I don't know. I can actually make this a song, which is funny. It's no very. Let's center it. So. So let's correct it. Let's correct my pitch. Don't want that? Burish and see how the that's fine. No. Sound. I'm gonna sing random jib. I'm gonna sing random gibberish and see how this sounds. See, this gives the auto-tune effect. If you set the variation off, if you put this on, it'll sound less. It'll be more humanized. I'm gonna sing random jib. Use it more vibrato. I don't want that. I hate vibrato. I'm gonna sing random gibberish and see how this sounds. Vibrato is just throat pitch bending. I'm gonna sing random gibberish and see how this sounds. Alright, cool. If I like it, I'm gonna drop it in without button right there. So it'll be in the track. This is a new one right here. The fixed one. And that's not the fixed one, so this is the fixed one. I'm gonna sing random gibberish. So now I have the little auto-tune feel with the pitch correction. Next, we're gonna do the effects. I already put my effects chain. So let's go to samples. Sorry. So channel 1, highlight it, and then just go select channel. Boom. Oh, same color. I just faster that way. So in our next one, EQ. So we're EQ. We're gonna drop it down and replace it with EQ. Boom. Next, we put this 20 to 30 hertz and drag it until it sounds good. I'm gonna sing random gibberish and see how this sounds. I'm gonna sing random gibberish and see how this sounds. I'm gonna sing random gibberish and see how. So I can change my voice like with this however I want, however bass I want. I want more bass or less bass. Do I want it to sound like me or not me? I'm gonna sing random gibberish and see how this sounds. I'm gonna sing random gibberish and see how this sounds. I'm gonna sing. But if you want more space for like your, bass, Let's pretend. Let's create a bass. Let's add a bass. Use blue bass or something. Let's pretend I'll make a bass. I'll make a bass though. I think it's good enough. So let's pattern one. Pattern one. What the hell? Oh, I have so many measures. I'm gonna sing random gibberish. I'm gonna sing random gibberish and see. I'm gonna sing random gibberish and see how this sounds. I gotta go back lower. Maybe I should set this lower. Sounds pretty good. So, oops. Sounds pretty good because it's in key. I can do what I want. I'm gonna sing random gibberish and see how this sounds. How many measures is it? So it's two more. There's two more measures. A half measure. I'm gonna sing random gibberish and see how this sounds. That's on 9 key. I'm gonna sing random gibberish and see how this sounds. See? It works. It's in key. I'm gonna sing random gibberish and see how this sounds. Sound amazing. With no auto-tune. That's my bass. So yeah. So yeah. You want less bass? Or your voice go. I'm gonna sing random gibberish and see how this sounds. Sounds better actually, with more bass with my voice. And then we're gonna put a reverb on it. Yeah, and just play with the high cut, low cut, the wet. So this is how it sounds a lot, auto wet. I'm gonna sing random gibberish and see how this sounds. So you just keep on pulling it down until it sounds good or just makes it thicker. You want less of a tail. Play with these two. Make sure it's on tempo. You want your voice to be nice and center. So you guys put kick drum because they're all on the low, but you just need a bass, a little bit of drums, and there you go, you got a song. And then yeah, next you're gonna put a delay. Oops, oh no, shoot. Let's go back to default. I messed it up. Default, and then I don't want too much. Make sure it's on tempo. I'm gonna sing random gibberish and see how this sounds. I'm gonna sing random gibberish and see how this sounds. I'm gonna sing random gibberish and see. I don't like how that is. Let's put it up to 20 or 25. How this sounds. I'm gonna sing random gibberish and see how this sounds. Sounds nice. Next we're gonna do a delay, and then we're just gonna do wide because I want it nice and widen. That's the preset, and then let's. I'm gonna sing random gibberish and see how this sounds. Yeah, that's my hook, man. Sounds amazing. I don't know, it sounds good to me. That's my hook right there with like default instruments in my crappy ass voice. I try to work a few more measures. Oops. I know I do. Put this in A. There we go. I'm gonna sing random gibberish and see how this sounds. I'm gonna sing random gibberish and see how this sounds. Let me see, did I go up and down? Right, let me check. Oh shoot. I go up and down. Correct. So let's look at my vocal. Go A, D. Or I could just play it as how I'm singing to it. But it sounds pretty good going up because I guess it's harmonizing with my vocals. So C, E will work. C works here. A, C. This is C, C, D, E, and then it goes back to A, and B. Okay, I could just do that. I can just play with it. Sure. I'm gonna sing random gibberish and see how this sounds. It should be like A. Oops. I'm gonna see how this sounds. How this sounds. Yeah, in key. There you go. Boom. In key. So you want your notes to harmonize with your vocals. So this goes, if it's too close like that, this will sound nasty. But if it's like a chord, it sounds good. So that's how I explain it. If that makes sense. Yeah, that's how I do my vocals. Or I'm playing with them. Yeah. That's my crappy hook. I'm gonna sing random gibberish and see how this sounds. Sounds pretty nice. So that's how to do vocals. Remember, for vocals, the EQ, I turn off my bass first. Turn off the bass. The bass will, let's turn off my vocals. So bass, I'm gonna sing. No. Whoops. So let's do it. EQ. See, it takes mostly all that space, but we want to give it space so it can be heard. As long as it's in key, it doesn't matter. So that's that. So I gave it space with this EQ, so there's space. So you want to give space to your vocals. So like kick drum, bass would be in this area. I don't know, you could do like a mid bass, we gotta scoop it out. The mids and mid highs would be most of your vocals, and the treble would be like hi-hats or like really high pads that are silent. So basically it's like guitar will be in the same frequency, and then piano will be kind of clashing, but you have to play the instruments that harmonize with your vocals that make it sound good. But since I'm using like a very simple demonstration like bass guitar and your vocals, that's pretty much probably all you need. Or ukulele, or guitar, or piano, and chorus, verse, bridge, chorus. You have a song, but you just need a hook. The verse can be like, you know, blah 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 blah. No, that's ad lib. Yeah, you gotta really work on the EQ, reverb, and delay to make your vocals sound good. So if it doesn't sound good, find a singer or just don't sing. Yeah, that's about it. That's how I make my vocals sound nice, but I have no singing tracks. It's just me playing with vocals. You can do the same tricks on your like tutorials. Like you make it sing-songy, so it's like more enjoyable to the viewer to have like a nice sing-songy kind of a voice when you do tutorials. Yeah, that's what I do to get you guys watching. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.